Alright, so Virtuous Virgo. So of course it has the same layout as every single eyeshadow palette. This one's green, which I actually really like this layout. Very pretty. And this is actually the second one that's had a glitter in it, so I'm very excited to use that. It has a little blurb inside. When you open it right here, it says, patient, kind, and humble. You are hashtag goals, girl. While being the service to others is your best quality, sometimes you forget to live for yourself. Remember to do yourself a solid and have some fun every day. Have some fun every day once in a while. Sorry, I can't read today. But yeah, I mean, let's see. I know my best friend's a Virgo. She's very selfless. My mother-in-law is a Virgo, and she is very selfless, so they don't really... I mean, honestly, a Virgo is very calm to me. They're very selfless and giving and caring, but they do forget to take care of themselves. So I really would like for my mother-in-law to take care of herself. And of course, my best friend, she takes care of herself as much as she can. And when I'm filming this, she hasn't had her baby yet. So I'm excited to have my best friend have her baby. So, but yes, this is definitely true, I guess. I mean, I don't follow these to the T just because it just depends on the personality. It's not necessarily, this is just like kind of like a sum up. Some I feel like are pretty spot on. Some of them I feel like are a little bit off. It just, like I said, depends on the personality. And this one could depend on the personality, but I do agree that they are very selfless and very caring and giving. So I do agree with that. So we are going to get ready to do this, and I'm going to use this palette today because I feel like I want to use this palette. I want some color. I haven't done color in a while. If you have seen on my channel, I have been non-existent sometimes on my channel just because I just have so much going on in my life right now. I'm currently getting ready to go freelance for Estee Lauder, and yeah. And I've been using Estee Lauder shadows a lot lately, and I just kind of want to change it up a little bit. And honestly, I'm going to be using a base that's Estee. Alright, so we're closer to my face. But yes, my base is going to be the Estee Lauder Emerald Volt eyeliner because I feel like this one does a good job. I wanted to do a contoured eye, but I kind of wanted to use this as a soft base first, and then I'm going to define the outer corner just a little bit. I like using these because they do last very long on my eyes. I feel like they do the job. So yeah, we're gonna use this as a base. So I have like a nice little green base. I'm gonna do one eye at a time. And of course, here are the shadows, very pretty, and I will swatch them for you actually. I need to swatch them for you. So we're gonna start from here. This one is Patient. Very nice. It's a very pretty color. It's almost like a mossy green. This one is Modest, which is another like kind of like mossy citron green. This one is Reliable, which I do agree, which is a nice olive green. Humble, a nice forest, kind of like mossy dark green. I'm going to go with Witty next. Witty is that hunter green, a little bit of olive in there. Artistic, wait, is it? Artistic. More of like a emerald green. And then Faithful, citron green. And the last color, which I'm excited about because it's a glitter. Oh, whoa. I did not expect that. Okay, you probably can't see it on camera, but there is the glitter, and that one is called High Standards. It has little bits of purple in there. Do you see it? That is interesting. I've never seen a green glitter with purple in it, so that's actually very interesting. I'm wondering how that's going to go. Wow. Very interesting. Very pretty layout. I like greens like that. They're very, I feel like they're very wearable and nice. So we're gonna get into it. So all right, let's go ahead and get a brush here. And I'm just going to dip into, of course, as usual, the darker colors. So I'm going to start with Witty. Because with bases, colored bases like this, I will go with darker colors. To light with just the regular base, I go in with transitions. I set my eyes because I've been wearing dewier makeup, so that's just what it is. Oop. Got the wrong brush. This brush is not going to work. Got a little damp. There we go, let's try it again. So this one is going to be that kind of mossy green. And I wanted my whole lid to be green because I wanted to really accentuate that green. And then this, I tell you, this base really works for me. Like, it works to let my colors stay all day. You know what I mean? Alright. I'm out of breath. Ooh. Artistic will be my next one. I haven't felt inspired to film, to be honest with you, so this is kind of hard for me to do. I don't know what it is. I just haven't felt like doing it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just my busy lifestyle. I don't know. Because right now I'm taking on freelancing during their gift, and I like it. I like doing freelancing, but you know, I do feel like I'm overdoing it sometimes, but I like being busy. That's just my thing. I like being a busy person. Alright, so far a little patchy, I would say. I don't know if it's just the base. I might try a different base then, but we'll see. There is no color to do the brow bone, so we're going to just go with lighter colors. So we're going to go in with Patient here, and then we're going to put that a little bit higher. I didn't want to put a brown, that like olive green type of one. I just didn't, I want the lid to be green. But I did want to do natural colors just because, you know, I do work for Estee Lauder, well, as a freelancer, but, you know, I do promote a lot of the liners, because those are my favorite ones, and they work great as bases. That's why I used it as a base today. Alright, on to the lid. I know we're not quite done with the eye, but we're going to move on to the lid. We're going to go in with Faithful, just that shade right there. It's that really pretty, bright green. Oh, that came on really nice. That's a very pretty color. I've just been really not focusing so much on the shape of my eyeshadow these days, or trying different things. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Alright, so we've got that. I always have to pull out my trusty Maybelline shadow here. This is, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay for like a brow bone shade and just kind of tying everything together and blending everything together. It works for that. Has a little bit, I feel like it's not pigmented too much, but it does have a nice diffusing quality to it. So there's that. Okay, so I like the green, it's not bad, but we're going to try something different on the other eye. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up with the makeup wipe, just to kind of crisp it up a little bit. Alright, so with the other eye, I'm going to try a different method. I'll use my Glam Light eyeshadow base. And honestly, I have a Lauder one, but I just I forget to use it. Well, I haven't cracked it open yet. I've been trying to finish this guy, and this seems like it's going on forever. And, well, truth be told, I have not worn eyeshadow in a long time. Alright, so we're going to actually go with my other method, which is getting a transition shade or brow bone shade. We'll do the transition. It's going to be Patient, which is that limey green. I don't know what it is, but I just haven't used eyeshadow that much. I'm just kind of like, I'm bored with makeup these days. I'm bored with eyeshadows. I'm bored with a lot of things in the makeup industry. Skincare I've been getting into, that's for sure. That's a good one to get into because that's something I'm going to need. Getting older, so. Alright, so we're going to go in with Artistic, which was that kind of lighter, not lighter, but like the moss, deeper green. I'm just trying to make sure the blend is okay, but I feel like these kind of greens are very fussy with me. I have an olive skin tone, so these colors tend to make me look a little bit more bland, but I mean, it's not terrible. Then we're going to go in with Witty, which is that darker color that we use on the eye at first. And just kind of deepen that. They are pigmented, let me tell you. Very pigmented. So I'm going back in with Artistic. It's that medium kind of green. I tell you, I have not... I think... I can say I was proud of the makeup look, which was my Leo look. If you have not seen that, I will link that down below. I've been doing eyeshadow, well not eyeshadow, makeup looks that are zodiac signs as well. And they're more along this special effects, more fantasy type of art. And I wear wigs in those videos, so it's almost like a Halloween look, I guess you could say. So it works. It works. And I was very proud of that Leo look, and I will continue to do that until I'm done with the series. Don't know if I'll continue it. I just don't know the future of this channel. Since my life is so busy. I know. I've been trying to really squeeze in some videos. I think the last video I filmed, which is filmed earlier than this, and posted before this video, I felt a little bit more lively in that video. I hadn't done it in a while, and it felt good. But this one, I'm just kind of like, I'm not thoroughly excited about makeup these days. Maybe just because I don't know. I don't know what it is. Who else feels that way? Comment below. Do you feel like the makeup industry has kind of gotten boring? Has it gotten exciting more to you? What is it? I feel like it's gotten boring to me. Very boring. I mean, there's nothing really exciting coming out. And plus I've been out of the beauty industry, so that could be another thing too. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off, put the rest of my makeup on, hop back on, do the lower lash line, complete the look, and then, of course, let you know how I feel. And then, of course, I used the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer because it hasn't been creasing under my eyes. I've been noticing a lot of creasing lately where my under eyes just, because I have fine lines under there. I mean, I'm almost 40, so fine lines are coming. And it doesn't crease, so I do like that. I went a little heavy-handed on the blush. I used the Jaclyn Hill, I got the wrong color. I thought online it looked so much prettier, but this is way too dark for me, and it's way pigmented, so I had to dial it down. I do like it. It's not bad. It's a little patchy, so you have to work with it, and I'm just like, I'm stuck with it, so whatever. Alright, back to the palette. We're going to do the lower lash line, which I feel like I'm going to do Humble, and then I'm probably going to like smudge it out with Reliable, but I might put Modest, which is this one here, in the inner portion. So let's go ahead and play with that. We are just going to take Humble first and start on the outer corner. And this is a little bit of a chunky brush. It's a Tarte brush. Doesn't have a name. It was part of a holiday collection, like I want to say 2 years ago. I have a lot of brushes from like collections from holiday because that's when I would get them at my job when I used to work in retail and the beauty industry. Alright, so we're going to do Reliable. That's going to help kind of smudge things out, and then of course apply that olive green. See, my trick was always to hide these fine lines with eyeshadow, but lately I haven't been wearing a lot of eyeshadow for my current job, and it's just a little harder now to hide them, so I've been kind of relying on my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer because that one works for the job. Alright, so Modest, which was that kind of like olivey green shimmer. It's got a nice gold shift to it, so that's good. I know I'm pretty predictable by now with my eyeshadows, but this is just what works. I could see why. Back when I was in Estee Lauder, back when I was in retail, my older clientele would stick to the same things. I can see that why they do that, because it's safe and you know it works. And you get lazy as you get older, I feel. I feel like I get lazy. I mean, I just don't, or like I'm just too busy, and there's a lot of factors, and I can see why customers are like, I don't do that to my eyeshadow, I don't do this to my eyeshadow, and I'm like, now I get it. Now I get it. I don't work in the beauty industry anymore, so I'm not have access to a lot of different beauty techniques and training, so I'm like, I can see now what it's like on the other side, what the customer's thinking. So I kind of relate. Alright, so we're going to, of course, use High Standards, which is a beautiful glitter in the inner corner. Oh, I'm like, this is pretty chunky, so you have to be careful. I would recommend using some glitter glue on this one. It's just a little on the chunky side. I don't understand the purple glitter in there. I really don't. But it's cute. It's different, right? Huh. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so I'm going to finish the look off camera. Of course, I'm going to line with my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Emerald Vault. I feel like that matches really nicely. I need to showcase those liners anyways for my job. And yeah, I will let you know how I feel. Alright, so here's the completed look. So I didn't imagine, when I think of Virgo, I think of blues. Is that just me? I think it's just because the birthstone is sapphire during the month of September, but you have to think about it. Virgos usually run from the end of August to the beginning of September, midpoint in September, and then Libra season starts. I'm so excited about Libra season. But yeah, this palette is actually very pretty. Upon looking at it, I was like, I don't know, olives tend to make me look very plain, make me look very drab because I have olive complexion. It runs more on the neutral side instead of olive, but I do like the palette. It's actually very nice. I feel like it's soft enough if I were to not make it as dramatic as I did today with the glitter and everything. It's soft enough for, excuse me, my everyday job, which I work in the office. I work for a university, so it's like very, very, I feel like pretty wearable. I feel like it's really wearable, and this shade is just gorgeous. I almost want to just dip into this glitter and add a little pizzazz, but I'm probably doing too much. Yeah, see, it doesn't stick to my cheekbones, but we got a little bit on there, but I feel like this is a very, very good, nice glitter. I would recommend using a glitter glue, preferably the NYX Cosmetics. That one's cheaper and I feel like more user-friendly, I feel like. I mean, it's similar to, got glitter all over me. It's similar to the glitter glue from Too Faced, but it's cheaper, so that's why I recommend it. And this would probably stick a little bit better and maybe be a little bit more on the vibrant side if you had a glitter glue. And I do have a glitter glue, I just didn't bring it out. I wanted to see what it would do by itself. I really feel like this shade here is gorgeous. This is the Faithful shade. It's awesome because it's such a beautiful, like, goldy green. It is just stunning. And I felt like the colors blend really well. Now, I did two different methods on my eyes. I did the base, and then of course I did the darker base, and of course different, I guess, style. I did crease colors first on this eye, and then of course darker colors on this side. I felt like they came out pretty much the same. I felt like maybe this one was unnecessary as far as a base goes, but if I were to do a smoky eye, I definitely would do this as a base. This is probably, shout out to Estee Lauder with these liners, they're awesome. And I did line my eyes with the Estee Lauder Emerald Volt, which I absolutely love. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with their liners. Their newer ones are very slick and soft and just beautiful. And I just love Estee Lauder products. Honestly, I do. I do. Not because I work for them, but I always have a love for them. But I digress. This palette is very, very, very stunning, I feel. And then I picked a really good lip color with this. I went with Naked Desire from Estee Lauder. I know. Is this an Estee Lauder video? No, it's not. But you have to understand I have to wear some Estee Lauder today because it's my freelance job. But yeah, it's really pretty. I do like it. So, alright, so looking at the other eyeshadow palettes, I did enjoy Leo. It was really nice. It's a little orange for me, but I love that glitter. See, this is the other one that has a glitter in it. So if you like orange colors and bright yellows, the Leo palette's really good. I felt like the Aquarius was okay. I'm not a fan of baby blues, but I did like that they threw in a darker color, like a black. Well, it's almost like it's a black. It's a black. But it has a little bit of a sheen to it, and I love the silver. I just don't gravitate towards blues like this. I don't know why, I just don't. I felt like the Gemini was a little too colorful for me. I really need to play with this one, but if you want color, this one does have color, but they are all mattes, which is kind of disappointing because I wish there was some shimmer in there. I don't understand the color scheme. I mean, I get that there's butterflies on there and it's very colorful, but it's just too colorful for me. I know, you'd never hear me say that, but it is a little bit too colorful. The Gemini one is. My favorite one so far has been, I've been using it to death. Can you see that? It's been the Aries one because it's deep reds. I do like a deep red look. It's got a unique kind of shimmery purple. It's a little hard. It's kind of hard pan a little bit, but it's not bad. I felt like it did a good job. Aries is probably one of my favorites. The Taurus one is also surprisingly one of my favorites because it's very wearable. It's got a nice shimmer shade for the inner corner and the inner lid. The greens and the purples look really nice. The purples are more of a dusty purple, so I like that. I love dusty mauves, dusty purples. For reference, I used to be obsessed with the Lolita palette from Kat Von D. That palette was one of my favorite ones, and of course the She's Into Parties from Melt. Those colors I gravitate towards because it really pops out my brown eyes. So this is one that I really like for accentuating my eye color. I did enjoy, felt it was a little cool, but I did enjoy the Capricorn one. This one is a little too cool for me. I don't typically go for cools, but if I wanted something sultry, something more on the wintry fall side, this is something that I would go for. I liked it, especially Saturn. Saturn was a beautiful color. Look at that color. It's very teal but cool, and it's got flecks of glitter in it. Has dark colors, even has a nice transition shade. So yeah, I mean, I say that would be one of my favorites. Not usable every day, but I feel like one of my favorites for like a sultry fall look. Pisces. It is way too bright for me, but when I put it on, it was very pretty. Like, I like teals. I really do. That was my mom's favorite color. And I absolutely did enjoy the teals in this. It has a dark teal. It's got, the baby blues didn't really hit it for me because I don't like baby blues. But this one is very nice. I didn't think I'd like it, but it turned out pretty good. I just felt like there was too many repetitive colors in the teal range. Alright, so we've got Cancer, least favorite so far, besides the Gemini. This one is just too pinky for me. I am not a pink wearer. I do like that it has deep red, like a deep burgundy and a deep, like a nice bright red, I guess, but it's just too bland on this side, so I don't see myself using this a lot. I don't like pink eyeshadows. I don't know why, I feel like it doesn't look good on me. But, alright. I would say the Virgo one is very wearable. It's very pretty if I want a nice green look. I feel like this is very peridot color, but I really like it. I love the glitter. So I would say this is in my mid-range likes. I would say it's in like the Pisces, Capricorn likes. Like, I like them. I'll use them. Do I love them? No. My least favorites will probably have to be the Cancer, the Aquarius, and the Gemini. Don't like the Gemini. Very hard to work with. Oh, and then the Leo, I'd say it's like in the mid-range, closer to the not my favorites. So that's kind of in the middle of those two. But my favorites so far have been the Taurus one and the Aries one, which is funny because those are my children's zodiac signs. So I really do like this, and I have like such high hopes for the last three, especially Libra is next. That is my zodiac sign, and I absolutely love anything Libra. And of course, well, Scorpio, I just love the art on Scorpio. And then Sagittarius is pretty too. I have not opened them yet because I want to be surprised a little bit more, but I can't wait for the last three because I'm done with the series already. I feel like this is an excess of palettes for me. But it's nice to throw them in your travel bag because then you know what you're going to use. I feel like I would probably, so far, I would say, because I am going to be traveling a little bit for work. And I want something to just pop on and go, but not too heavy. So I wouldn't take the Aries and the Taurus. I would probably more than likely take the Capricorn. And maybe, no, yeah, see, I would only take the Capricorn because that's more wearable to me. Alright, so I'd probably take the Cancer one because that's more wearable. So wearable types, as far as like what my job is, and of course professionalism, I would take the Capricorn, because the Capricorn to me can do a lot but also be pretty subtle but still have my flair to it. I mean, I actually would take Taurus too, because that one is a bit more wearable as well. So Taurus and Capricorn I would take for traveling. But I do enjoy those two. They're very nice. Yeah, I've been enjoying these palettes a lot because they're travel friendly, just like my BH ones. Travel friendly, but some of the BH ones were a little bit too much for like me and didn't make sense, and I couldn't complete a look. Same with these. There's some that are like, but then there's some that are really good at completing a look. So I feel like these ones had more of a win against the BH Cosmetics. I don't know if that's just me or just I mean, BH Cosmetics is no more, it seems, so I can't really recommend BH Cosmetics anymore. But yeah, I did enjoy all these palettes. Again, they're about like $6 each, but if you buy them and buy them in bulk, if you want all of them, and you use a coupon, you get more, and I got these for $4 a piece. So, and I've had these for quite some time. I've had these since the beginning of the year because I wanted to try all of them out. And yeah, so I can't wait for Libra. I'm excited about Libra. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I got to get ready for work, but I enjoyed this palette a little bit. Yeah, I would say I kind of like it, and with the lip, it works out. So if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I really don't care how many subscribers I have, but I mean, I feel like motivation's not there. I need some motivation. So if you guys got any ideas on if you want me to continue with the makeup, or if you want me to stop doing the makeup, or if you want me to be more, I don't know where to go with it. I still didn't upload my bark box from August. That's how bad it's been, but I will. I know it's gonna be late, but I probably will I don't know what to do with that series. But yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.